Hey, Scott here, Scotty's Animals. I rushed to Conejo Valley Emergency Vet Center because I put Mike in with Billy, and then I went to change a load of laundry, and when I came back, Mike was laying down and he was breathing heavy. I had planned to do a live stream tonight, and then I was going to do a patron exclusive live stream after that, but I had to cancel both of those because Mike just he was laying down on his side in a really strange way, and then when I picked him up, it was a combination of like a pant and a click and like a sound like a wincing pain sound. So he was like right, and so of course I reached out to all my rescue people, all the volunteers at the rescue, and I felt his belly, and it felt really firm and somewhat bloated. So I ran through, I gave him some gas drops, I gave him some pain meds, some Medicam, some CBD, and I put him on a heating pad, and he was just not doing much better. And I reached out to Dr. Canfor at the Exotic Animal Vet Center, but of course, it was Friday night and they're closed, and she's not going to even be there on Saturday. But I was planning on going in the morning because I didn't want to take any chances. But she recommended this place. They're open all night, and I called, and actually the vet answered, and they were able to see him. So I drove 3 hours. What time is it right now? Let me look. Well, I can't look. I'm recording. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and the whole time Mike was sitting with me on the electric blanket, he was panting. Well, sort of just this labored breathing that looked like he was in pain. If you have a really bad stomach ache and you just, every time you breathe, it hurts, and you're kind of like that. And he didn't pee, he didn't poop, and I kept trying to. First I had him on my chest, and then actually I soaked him for a few minutes in some warm water, because sometimes, whenever you give guinea pigs a bath, they poop like 100 times, and so I was hoping that maybe it would relax him and he might poop. But he didn't poop, and he didn't poop like the whole time sitting with me for over an hour, almost 2 hours. And so when Dr. Canfor got back to me, I made the decision to come here. So I'm basically just south of the rescue, in the San Fernando Valley, so 3 hours away from home. And I stopped after 45 minutes to make sure he was okay. I gave him some more gas drops, and then as soon as I got here, I gave him some CBD. And actually, luckily, when I got here and I was going to pull him out to give him to the vet tech, he had pooped a bunch of times. And if you're an experienced guinea pig parent, you know how relieving it can be when they're sick and they don't poop, and then you see that they finally do poop, because guinea pigs are pooping machines, right? And it's like if they stop pooping, the machine is broken and something's going on in there. And so when I saw him poop, it just it made me so relieved. So they're doing x-rays right now. His vital signs were good. The doctor says that he seems a little bloated and sensitive when she, pushes on his belly and whatnot. But basically, he looked so bad before. He was like just wincing in pain. And when I dropped him off, and gave him to the vet tech, he seemed like he was a little bit in less pain. I don't know if the bumpy car ride actually, helped his stomach, but he's doing better. I don't know if this is just a result of the antibiotics. He hates the Benebac when most piggies love it. So I've been trying to give it to him every day, but I admit that I think I didn't give it to him yesterday, and I don't know. So they're doing x-rays. It's possible that he chewed some fleece from the fleece forest. It's coincidental. I actually cut the tassels of the fleece forest today, and then I noticed that he wasn't feeling well. So, I'm going through every possible scenario of what could be wrong. The vet's going to call me back any second. They might even interrupt this video. But in any case, if he has to be hospitalized here and stay overnight, I'm prepared to sleep back here in the back of the car. And if he has to stay, then he has to stay. If he's going to go home, then they're going to do some SQ fluids. So that's where they inject fluids under the skin, and these fluids will be the last 24 hours. I've done it before myself, and it's difficult, and it's scary, but you do it when you love them, you do it. But they're going to do it here, and they're going to send me home with another medication that can help with bloat and GI stasis. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to take him home. I just drank an energy drink 3 hours ago, so I don't know if I've got enough energy to stay up and drive all the way back home, or if I'm going to sleep in the car for a few hours. I don't know. I'm going to do whatever is safe. But, well, that's my update, and I'll know more in a little bit.